Hey, what's up? Welcome to Nephtara Grace. It's me, your hostess with the mostest. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna do a reading today, but it is the end of the day, and I have very clear instructions that I am doing a reading. So, here you are. For those of you who don't know, if you're new, hi, I'm Nephtara. Call me Nep for short. If you've been here before, what's up, man? I usually get these readings out at about 9 in the morning. I live in the middle of nowhere, so it takes forever to upload, blah, 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 blah. Today's not that day. Y'all, what's up with this Lionsgate? Y'all like it? You loving it? You loving it? You loving it? Are you loving it? Are you really loving this Lionsgate? I'm loving it. I was telling him in Leo, includes my North Node, my Mars, and my Moon. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think so too. Ophila, the ancestors. I was magic, dreaming, death, the tree of life. That was caught on my fabric. I'm about to get. I'm almost done figuring out a new camera angle view so you guys can see the whole, like everything instead of just this little bit. Mana for manifestation. But did I mention that I'm like a psychic, shaman, medicine woman, medium person? I don't know how to do technology. I'll figure it out though. Hagalize air for transformation. Hold on, go back. The ancestors did what? That now. Something about a rigged game. Something is rigged. Rick Veda. Krishna. Now I don't like. I do love Krishna. I actually do. Krishna was. I actually want to say it's true. Krishna may have been the first Hindu deity that I connected with. I thought it was Lakshmi though, but it may have been Krishna first. We're rolling with everybody. We got Shiva and Ganesha up in here today. Moonlight, something about resonant frequencies, you guys. Moonlight and wide open. Okay, so again, there's some things that can only be seen in the dark. 51, moonlight, breaking down to the number 6. Sometimes, it's like, I don't know, something is established, but it can't be seen with the naked eye. I don't know. Y'all, that's what it's coming out as. Wide open, 42, bringing us the number 6. Again, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So something that was hidden is about to be seen. And it's coming with the number 6 energy. It's real. It's real. It's not, whatever's about to be exposed. God damn. Metamorphosis. What I'm trying to tell you right here. 7. Whatever this is, it guys, like God was hiding it. It's gambling. I know I'm all over the place, but y'all gotta, it's this. First of all, I was gonna do, so you guys know I'm a psychic advisor on Medium Chat. If you don't know Medium Chat, it's mediumchat.co.uk. So it's Psychic Medium Network out of the United Kingdom, and they're new in the States. Anyway, I love them. So I was gonna do some work last night online. I was like, oh, the Lionsgate portal, I help some people, and my guys are like, do not. The energy is so high, you'll fry out. And I'm not new. So I was like, cool. I chilled, watched little Agatha Christie, went to bed. But I am here today on this day. And by the way, I did a reading yesterday. It's just not uploaded yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I do my readings at 9 in the morning. They upload when they upload. So you're probably going to get this reading at the same time that you get yesterday's reading. And if I'm not mistaken, you're going to get both of these readings on the 10th. Right? So it's like you're going to get these messages on the other side of the gate. I fucking love that. But it is lottery, it's gambling, it's luck. I'm surprised Purith isn't out here. This is something was hidden. It's about to be seen. But when it is seen, it's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of a caterpillar going into a cocoon and coming out a butterfly. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. You were a caterpillar, and then you disappeared. You did. I'm telling you, but you disappeared. That's why people out here looking for you. They can't find you. They don't know where the hell you are. You disappeared. You're about to pop out, like, ta-da, bitch. See that butterfly right there? See that right there? Right there. Ta-da, bitch. And it's going to be like, what caterpillar? What caterpillar? I'm telling you, that's what it's about to be. What caterpillar? What? Where? All we got here is a whole butterfly garden. But there's nothing creepy crawly around here. And give me a theme from the major arcana, please. What are we working with? It is. It's a lot. It's a world. It's a tower. It's a wheel of fortune. It is a lot up in here. The Empress now. Shook it now. Y'all, what you done did? Uh-oh, you have my full attention. It did come out with the Hangman. Okay. People see the Hangman as a stuck position. I've never seen the Hangman as stuck. Unless he's upside down. The upside down Hangman, the reverse Hangman is stuck to me. The Hangman upright to me is like, that's like your walk with God to me. I'm always taken back. I have close ties to the Norse pantheon. The Hangman for me is Odin on Yggdrasil. It is self-sacrifice with the intention, the express intention of going deeper, of gaining more divine insight, just as Odin did on Yggdrasil. Okay? So over here, the Hangman is, you are like, and if it be thy will, Father, okay? Like, I give it up. I surrendered it to the divine. It really is the divine's will. With Empress energy is too good. It's too good. And I told y'all, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna be so blunt. This is giving a magic trick that God is doing. I swear to that same God. That's what it feels like, y'all. And I'm telling you, it feels. Y'all ever been to a magic show? Like, you know, the kind of like you're a little kid and the rabbit come out the hat and clap, clap, clap. That's what this is. But God is doing it, and you're the rabbit. But you about to be pulled out of hat. Hey, baby. Motherfuckers be like, who that? Where they come from? They say they were out here for what that is. And then people really are gonna have to reckon with, oh, that's that same person we told no. That's that same person we cussed out. That's that same person we turned out, left out, shut out. Tried to shut up, shut down. Because we thought they were a caterpillar. We thought they were a lily worm. We thought they were beneath our feet. We thought they was belly to the ground. We thought we could just get up on them. And now they out here breaking their necks because they have to look up so high just to get a glimpse of your bottom. And that's the truth. When I tell you, you're about to pop out like, ta-da, bitch. Attitude and everything. And the attitude is coming from the divine. I know this energy. This is a reckoning. This is the divine saying, somebody messed with one of mine, and I had to come show y'all, no, this one's with me, which means everybody got set down. Except, see, God be tripping. Everybody got set down but one person. And then God be like, see, that's my faith. In whom I am well pleased. Y'all know the stories? Let's get a goddess energy out here. This is about your happiness. And I want to say just a couple things about happiness. I've been sitting with this earlier, kind of for the past 2 days, and channeling so much of this Lionsgate energy. But a lot around relationships. How we relate to ourselves, how we relate to others. And I love that because this is a full moon in Aquarius with this Lionsgate in the sign of Leo. This is the perfect axis of I shine, we thrive. Leo, Aquarius. I shine, Leo, we thrive, Aquarius. Okay? I'm an Aries. Mine is I am, we are. My axis is Libra. I am, we are. So in my world, I am because of the I am, the greatest I am. And because I am, we are. Okay? This is similar. Not the same, but similar. I shine, we thrive. It is sun energy. If you get that, when the sun shines, life thrives. That's the axis we're on. Here's the moon again. So this is talking, Mama Keela is talking about allowing your life to follow the phases of the moon. And if you're not familiar with the phases of the moon, I highly recommend you learn them. First quarter, like learn your moon phases. We know the full moon, completions, new moon, new beginnings. but do you know your dark moon? Do you know your first quarter moon? Do you know your last quarter moon? Do you know what those moons are good for? I was wondering on waxing gibbous. Learn your phases, because there's a lot of wisdom there as far as how life moves. Why does that matter? A lot of times when we're manifesting, we want to manifest the way that the matrix traps us. Okay? The matrix traps us in an illusion of convenience. Okay? And so when we manifest, we want to manifest convenience. We're like, well, I want to manifest. And in other words, I want to put my order into the universe, and I want to pick my order up in this day, time, location. And we want to be able to say when, where, how, and all that about how we're going to pick up our manifestation. It just never, ever goes that way. That way. That's not how it's designed, because it's a co-creative process. So how manifestation works, how your life works, how my life works, how all of life works is absolutely in lockstep with the lunar cycle. Ladies, your body is your key, okay? Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. This is power. That's power. That's what they said. This is power right here. This is power. This is power. This is power. Let me explain something. This is power. A healed ancestral lineage, that's power. That's power. And if you don't understand it, go talk to your ancestors. Go light up your altar. I know you have one. And talk to your ancestors. And if you don't have an ancestor altar, you need to hit me up in the comments. We need to get you sorted out, okay? Whoever your ancestors are, boo. My ancestors from all over. I have so many ancestors. Who am I with right now? The Egyptians, the Romans, and who? And the Greek. See what I'm saying? My ancestors be all over the place. Now, you know, my, no, you don't know. My DNA is a little wild, y'all. I have lovely dark skin. But that's not what my blood says. All right, opal, emotional magnification, boji stone, balance, align, and clear. My blood says I'm a mutt. A mutt. Yeah, that's what it says. My skin doesn't, however. All right, boji stone, balance, align, and clear. Opal, emotional magnification. Let me tell you something. There's a whole message here. Urantel and Upalayo. Okay, with the balance, align, and clear, I feel like this is both what you've done and a part of what your mission is here. Do you understand? I feel like you first had to balance, align, and clear yourself, and then balance, align, and clear your ancestral lineage. And now I think you're about to be asked to balance, align, and clear. They said the world. I wasn't going to say the world, but they said the world. So we're going to go with what they said, because it's their show. I'm just the hostess with the mostest, y'all know. Okay. Opal, emotional magnification. I cannot speak enough about this particular stone. Listen, I got a story about opal. I'm not going to tell it right now. I'll tell it another time. If you're familiar with opal, it is the real deal. This emotional magnification is asking you to be super intentional about what you allow in your auric space. You are an enhancer. You enhance energy. And so whatever energy you allow in your field, you're going to enhance it. Okay. So that's why your instructions are balanced, aligned, and clear, like you've been doing, like you did for yourself, you did for your ancestral lineage. Now you're going to do it for the world. And how you're going to do it for the world is you are going to, the way it's coming through, because it's just coming through, it's like you're actually you are a prototype. You're self-cleaning. You're self-cleaning machine. I'm so sorry. You're self-cleaning. You can balance, align, and clear yourself. I think this is something you're supposed to be teaching other people. Okay. Let's move along. Oh, it's okay. It's like, it's more though. And so I'm trying to be respectful. There's more. let me see how far I can go before they stop me. Okay, balance the line and clear with emotional magnification. The devil and the Hierophant as I split the deck of the tarot. That's what I'm like, ugh, how far can I go? Let's get it. Okay. Right now, the world is waking up from this. The world is waking up from the illusion where their fear and their ego has been running the show. Okay? So when you think about when someone's fear and ego are running their life, and you're going to emotionally magnify that, that's what we see in the world around us. That's really simple to understand, isn't it? When you look into the world around you, what you see being magnified or enhanced emotionally is people's fear and ego, the things that hold them back, right? Okay. You are someone who has proven that you know exactly what to do with that type of energy. You've proven it. You're proving it. And I believe that's what's about to come out. It's about time for the truth to come out. I think that's what's about to come out. I think it's almost like, I think you as a caterpillar, you would say, oh, I think you as a caterpillar, you just would say something and people will go, no, you're just a caterpillar. But what they were missing is that you were saying, oh, I know how to balance the line and clear. Watch. And you would do it. But they couldn't see it or something. And you actually balanced the line and cleared yourself right into a metamorphosis. You literally proved that you can do this in real time, like IRL, I'm telling you. And so, Tower, the devil, look, whatever. Okay, so now this can't run this show no more. See what I'm saying? This ain't it, because you just proved that you beat this. You beat the devil. You said, oh, but I know what to do with that, and then you did it. And y'all don't understand what I'm saying. So anyway, you're about to do it for the world. I'll tell you that right now, because nobody else can do this. I'm just telling you right now. I'm going to ask. Let's get these cards. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, our Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Ascended Masters, Legions of Light. Those who walk with me on this path from the beginning to the end. Thank you for protecting me as I channel messages from my tribe. Show me what I need to see and tell me what I need to know so the tribe can live, learn, thrive, and grow. As above, so below. So it is because it is so. Somebody's traveling. Somebody's traveling real, like, soon. Yeah. It's a bit of a race. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit of a race. It's a bit of a race. We got Six of Swords, the Devil, and Temperance. Tower's back again. It's giving that you are making an escape and the devil's going to try to snag you, but it's not going to work. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. You've already set course for this Temperance energy. What I tell you, here's the sun. Telling you. You've already set course for this Temperance. You're already on track. You're already locked in. That word, it's been there all week, locked in. You are locked into this right here. There's nothing that's going to change what this is, but the devil still lurks. Okay, be ye warned. Was it forewarned is forearmed? Be ye warned. Okay. This just got 5 times more interesting. First of all, why are there so many major arcana cards out here? There's 5 cards, but 4 of them are majors. The Devil, Temperance, the Sun, and the Emperor. That's 2 Earths and 2 Fires. Aries, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn. There's something about it. Give me something else, because there's a lot that y'all are not saying, and I'm not saying you need to say everything, but what are we doing? The King of Wands. Well, I say that's a lot of fire. What about this King of Wands, Emperor? So seeing the... Wait, what? giving the truth. They keep saying it's about time for the truth to come out. Moving on. It's like seeing the truth and then moving on. It's King of Wands. It's the Knight of Cups. It's King of Wands. Knight of Cups is interesting energy for me. I was saying this to myself the other day. I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of the Knight of Cups energy. Okay? Whatever that is. For me, the Knight of Cups is someone who brings in an offer, but they're not sure yet if they're actually going to see it through. Okay? The Knight of Cups knows that they want to give you an offer. They know they're attracted to you. They know that there's something between you two, but it's not quite solid. For me, the Knight of Cups has too many question marks. For me. Other people love the Knight of Cups because this is a very romantic individual. This is someone who's like, oh, I got you flowers, right? Oh, they had your favorite chocolate, so I got it. I brought home your favorite Haagen-Dazs ice cream, babe. Knight of Cups move. Knight of Cups move. Okay. 6 of Coins to the 9 of Cups. This is like being generous with yourself. The 6 of Coins to the 9 of Cups. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on. Who is that? Why does that look like two women? Why are y'all showing me? Somebody wants your attention. Somebody wants your attention. But how they're going to go about it is they're going to offer you something. Taj al-Muluk and the Princess Dunya. The 9 of Cups represents happy. Prince Taj al-Muluk fell in love with Princess Dunya, but she refused men. He used trickery, disguising himself as a woman in order to win her heart. Got it. I'm like, why are there two women on here? I don't understand. But I got that. Okay. It's trickery. Dreams realized. Fulfillment, pleasure, recognition. There is interesting. Happy ending achieved in an unexpected way. This Emperor is interesting. Give me more, please. King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is emotionally stable. The King of Cups what was the trick? Sorry, y'all. This is a lot coming through. This is a lot. The King of Cups is stable in his emotions. So if the King of Cups brings you flowers, you're the only person he's bringing flowers to. Okay? Like that's just what works for the King of Cups. It's giving me some... It's a lot, y'all. I'm getting interference. I'm getting a breakup spell. I mean, just this Devil card has done the most in this energy. And I really do see like some type of... It's like an ending or separation because there's so much tumultuous chaos around this because of the Devil energy. It has to do with the relationship. It is about love. It's about cups. It's about cups. But I don't think that's accurate. And I think that's why there's the 7 of Swords out here in the corner with the Knight of Coins. I think something was presented one way, but it was really something else the entire time. I think it was presented like it was love, but it really was about money. Okay, was that the dream, love versus money parts 1 and 2? It's been coming through. Justice, yeah. And 3 of Coins. Yeah. There's something here. Okay. A veil of illusion was cast over a relationship. Mirror magic was used. It was something like there was y'all, what the hell is this? There's this couple. They're not good people. It's like they projected their nastiness onto a good couple. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like a couple, picture a couple that I'm just channeling. I'm just seeing the vision. This is a couple that they do drugs. There's abuse in the home. The home is not clean. It's like I'm in their house right now. There are kids. This is a dark place. and they see another couple, and it's like, wow, they look happy together. Oh wow, I wish, that's not fair. I wish we could be like that. And it's like they take this black mirror, chanting spells, candlelit. I'm telling you, they're standing in front of the mirror together, side by side, and it's like they're literally saying, "Replace us, replace us." They're doing something where they're trying to switch the images in the mirror. So when they look in the mirror, they see the good couple, right? And that good couple is somewhere living this drug addicted, dark, demon possessed life. Okay, that, I'm so sorry. That's just the energy that was behind it that I was trying to figure out how to say nicely. And if I was like, fuck it, let me close my eyes and just channel what I'm fucking seeing instead of trying to filter it. Okay, that's what I see. That's what that devil card represents under all of this. Okay, now I don't know why these people chose these people. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just reading the cards as they come out. Okay. Page of Cups in the Tower. Damn, there's that tower back again. Every time you turn around, there's a tower. But I think so, because there's so much magic involved. Do you understand? Somebody said this is the ultimate return to sender. Somebody said that. Who said that? My grandmother. It's the ultimate return to sender, my grandma says. Okay. The Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is like, it's new love. But it's not just new love, it's a new opportunity in love. And I feel like that's maybe what this couple wanted, the dark couple. I think they wanted to, listen, you guys, I don't know if any of you have ever dealt with addictions or anything like that, or dependency issues or anything, right? Behavioral health, I don't know what kind of human you are. I have dealt with almost everything. And so I understand there coming a time in your life where you wake up and you're like, God, what have I become? I don't want to be this person anymore, right? And look, you can go to rehab, you can go to church, you can call your family, whatever that is for you when you get to that point, all right? Me, I went to the doctor. I went to the doctor and I was like, look, I drink, I filled out everything very honestly. This is like 20 years ago, y'all. I went to the doctor and I was like, yo, I need help. 20 years ago. And I was bluntly honest about everything, pun intended, because I was like, oh, I smoke 8 blunts a day. Like, I told him everything. I didn't lie about shit. I was doing 8 bottles of coke at the time. I didn't care. I needed help. I didn't care. This 20 years ago, so they put me on Paxil. That's what they did 20 years ago, right? Saved my life. Allowed me to get away from the substances long enough to get my mind back and say, oh my God, what do I want to choose for myself next? And I never looked back. Everybody has their own story. Okay? This is a couple who had that moment, like they saw another couple and it triggered them. Like, oh my God, what have we become? Look at us. But instead of them going to the doctor and getting help or checking into rehab or going to the local church and saying, hey, brother, sister, whatever, we could use it. They didn't do none of that. They got in front of a goddamn black mirror. A black mirror. I'm telling all your business, whoever the hell you is, you got a black mirror. And they started chanting in front of it. Y'all, what the hell wrong with people? Page of Cups to a tower. It should be a tower to that Page of Cups. Because when you want a new beginning in love, but you're going to get it by taking some of the hell is wrong with y'all? See? That's my grandma. That's my grandma. See? We going to have a tower every time. The lovers. Because we all have choices. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Now here's what's so wild, and I feel this hardcore too, because notice there's still a Six of Swords, there's still a leaving. It's not just Six of Swords, it's Six of Swords Temperance. Six of Swords is leaving for peaceful and calmer waters. Temperance is the calmer waters. So this is saying not only did you leave a situation for calmer waters, you arrived. You ain't still traveling. You made it. Congratulations. You have made it to calmer waters. Oh shit. Lovers in the Chariot. And it seems as if you did not take anyone with you. Some people may be in their feelings about that. But it's a lot of treachery back here. There's a devil hiding her. There's a Seven of Swords lurking. There's a tower over here. You had to get away. You had to leave. You can't stay here in this mess. You had to leave. And people want to act like there's a problem. There ain't no problem. Look, the moon. The cards that are out here are telling the story. You had to leave. And here's what's wild. what I say, you're going to get these readings on the 10th, on the other side of the portal. You won't be looking back. These readings will serve as your look back because, baby, you gone. You left this shit way far behind. You had to. And this is justice. You got justice out here with the 3 of coins. See, you have actual, they're saying actual people to partner with on the other side of this gate. Now, somebody was trying to future fake you. 7 of coins, 7 of swords, 9 of coins. They're trying to future fake you. Somebody was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to, sure, no, they never were. They never were. But you can see that now. The Sun card is out here. And you're in the Hierophant. You can see that now. This mess right here, this mess, let me move this out so you see what I'm talking about. This mess right here. This got the devil on the bottom and the moon on the top. That's how you know it ain't nothing but mess. This ain't nothing but mess. Okay? Devil at the bottom, moon on the top. That's why you had the 6 of swords, temperance. And here's what I love about this. You left before the party ended. People underestimated you from the jump, baby. You have a 6th sense, I'm telling you. Because the devil came out, and then you was like, oh, I'm out of here. 6 of swords and temperance. Y'all didn't tell me y'all invite the devil. I ain't got no problem, but I ain't going to stay. That's what you did. You're like, oh, the devil here? Let me go on and leave. I'm telling you, that's what you did. And these people sitting here and looking real stupid right now. How did you know? How did you know it was time to leave? How did you know? How did you know that every time we said, oh yeah, we're working on it, she's gonna say, how'd you know we was lying? How did you know? Well, this whole scheme we had, that's a flop. How did you know? Well, you knew because God told you. And not only did God tell you, High Priestess, Hierophant, he gave you the authority to do something about it. And what you chose to do about it was get the fuck. Okay? 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You said, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. And that's what you did. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. I'm just trying to tell you. And listen, people, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. People out here trying to figure out, but it was planned. But I was so sure. But based on the information I had, I thought if I moved a certain way, if I moved fast enough based on the information I had, if I moved a certain way, but well, now see, the information you had came from a certain source. And y'all gotta check these sources. There's a Wheel of Fortune. I told y'all, it's a wheel out here, it's a tower out here. It's a lot. There's a lot going on out here. There's the Hangman again. Now that's our first. We're closing one loop. 10 of coins. Okay? That's one loop closed. Don't forget, the Hangman over here anyway is sacrificing yourself so you can have divine insight. You wanted to know something about it. You wanted to know something about legacy. We're out here talking about what do we say? Healing the ancestral lineage. Okay? That's 10 of coins right here. You wanted to, and this is what I'm trying to tell you right here. Somebody had information that they acted on when it came to this 10 of coins. Somebody thought they knew you, your family, something about you. They thought they knew where you came from, so they thought they knew where you were going. Do you understand that? This King of Swords thought that because he knew who your folks was, he knew who you were. And that Knight of Swords lets me know that he took all kinds of actions around your legacy, your family name, your ancestry. That Knight of Swords is to that 10 of coins. You allowed it. You sat there and you allowed it. You saw somebody do something and you let them do it in your face. That's what that's telling me. And it's telling me that you did it from a place of wisdom that people will never understand. Not the Hangman to the death. God damn. You are a master. a master. It's like, that devil card underneath, it's like nobody said anything to you, but they didn't have to. The fact that nobody was saying something to you was your first clue. The moment I'm telling you, there was some red flag that alerted you to the devil was lurking. The moment you got alerted, you went into strategic mode and nobody saw it happen. I'm telling you, I'm talking to a master. This is a real life situation where you were surrounded by snakes and sharks. You somehow figured it out, baby. How you figured it out ain't out here. All this out here is you figured out somebody was playing in your face. You got the fuck. Everybody else was left trying to figure out, well, what is real and who is wrong and what is God and where is peace. Don't nobody know none of that shit. Okay, can't nobody answer none of them questions. But over here, when you said, bet something funny's going on, and you allowed you said, okay, let's see. I call it crocodile mode, right? You went down into the water, just your eyes above the water. People thought all kinds of things at that time, but what they couldn't know is you were intentionally putting yourself in a space, a certain type of position, so that you could see everything clearly. The hangman with the death, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, you're a beast. You're a beast. You're a beast. War general. Beast. War general. Beast. That's what it is. I got a King of Coins and a Two of Cups reversed. So a King of Coins with a relationship that ain't working. It don't work and it's gone. He ain't got one. He ain't got one. This King of Coins ain't got a relationship. What's this Ace of Coins about? This King of Coins. King of Coins, Two of Cups reversed. Ace of Coins. What is that? The Hangman and the Death. That's so... Couple things here. Magician reverse. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. Whoever's been doing the masculine energy of that dark couple, they're in trouble. It's bad. Death in the Hangman, Two of Cups reverse, Magician reverse, King of Coins, Coin. This is somebody who has been attacking you incessantly, is being stopped by God, and if they had a chance, another chance, they would attack you again. They would do it again. And that's the sad part. This dark couple, I don't see anything about the female yet, but this dark couple is Capricorn energy. They didn't learn anything, okay? Whatever has happened with this Black Mirror thing, if they saw a couple tomorrow that they were jealous of, they just do it all over again. Like that's how this energy is not. It's very limited. It's a very limited, very small, narrow energy. There isn't another. So what I love for you is this is all in the past. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The Fool to the Ten of Cups. You're gonna get this reading when you get it, because you get to have this reading as a bookend to that book being closed, right? The Fool, Ten of Cups. All of this that I channel, this is what has just completed. It's not what you are stepping into. By the time you get this message, this is already a memory. And I feel like that's why I'm recording it at 9 at night instead of 9 in the morning. I feel like everything about this is intentional. This is you, because you know how God says, like, Sodom and Gomorrah, don't look back? I feel like this is your sanctioned look back. This is your, was I crazy? Did I make all that up? No. Nope. They was really on that fuck shit, girl. Nope, you ain't make nothing up. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you did not. And again, there's a lot that's not being said here. For instance, a couple went against a couple, but only one person is leaving to calmer waters. We didn't break that up, but that is in here, and I did say that. Okay? But I really think the divine just wants you to know it's just over. It's over. Two of Wands. You actually just get to focus now. Ten of Cups. I'm keeping your cups full, boo. You know what time it is, the Two of Coins. You know exactly what to do. The Two of Coins I love. Because to me, the Two of Coins is about like knowing what you have to do to have what you want. Seven of Wands, and then being willing to do it. Like, Two of Coins, Seven of Wands, that's understanding the assignment. Okay? Like, and that's what time it is. You understand the assignment. You already know. Don't, baby, you the Hierophant. You already know. It's the other people that are confused. So now that you out here in temperance energy, shoot, now. You know what I'm saying? Go and do it big. You got a lot of attention on you right now. A lot of people wanting to have you in their corner, okay? A lot of people watching you, but they really don't understand what they're seeing. Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you something. This takes me back to the beginning of the reading. You're about to pop out. I've been saying it. If you've been here, I've been saying it. You have been waiting in the wings off stage, directly off stage. You're not backstage in the dressing room. You are off stage, okay? You are about to be put center stage, main character energy. That chill through my body as I say that. That's his metamorphosis card. Moonlight, wide open metamorphosis, okay? Bet. I promise you what I channeled is right here. You got overlooked, beat down. Damn, they're saying underfed and underpaid. I'm just going to say what they're saying. You carried more than your weight. That's why your shoulders are hurt. You walked more than your path. That's why your feet are tired and calloused and bruised. But still you stood strong, 10 toes down. There's a song in your heart that they want you to sing. And so every blessing they bring is to encourage you to sing. There are people placed in your path deliberately to stop you, and they couldn't. And then there are people sent to support you, but they wouldn't. And so either way the story goes, you were dismayed, disappointed, and left alone. So this is really the divine's clap back, your comeback, your come up, your glow up. And it's designed to have your haters shut up. And it's nothing that you are doing. I feel the energy very clearly. You aren't doing anything. The divine watched people count you down, push you out, kick you out over and over and over and over until the divine got sick of it. Do you understand? I'm telling you, I channeled this before. It's no different than if you found out your kid was being bullied at school. What would you do? Of course you call the principal. You talk to the teachers. God did all that. And I feel like I have to say this because I'm telling you, somebody's not going to make it. Somebody's not going to make it. And like, I'm going to be honest. I think there's one energy that's watching you and they want to hold on to you, but they can't. There's one energy you're completely separated from, like this dark couple energy. That's deep-ish over there. So I feel like there's a lot of energy surrounding you right now, but you are actually focused on what God has in front of you, which is exactly what you're supposed to be focused on. Okay? I want to say this, because this feeling is also very clear. Your Ten of Cups is not what other people would consider a Ten of Cups. And I think that's been part of the problem that has saved your behind. Other people have been looking at you and projecting their Ten of Cups desires onto you, but what you want is not what they want. Okay? That being said, from the top, like they're saying from the top, from the beginning, You have not received the support that you were due. I'm telling you, it's like I can see where God scheduled support and put people were no call, no shows. Your path has been very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. That is no exaggeration. But still you stand, 7 of Wands. And now I'm seeing where the people who had conflict with you, the people who are trying to count you down and out, nah. God has conflict for them now. They don't know what's going on, but they're watching, hoping that they can, rush in to bring you something, anything that'll make you stay. Let's finish it up, you guys. But there's nothing. You know too much. And I think that's really, when you know who you are, Queen of Cups, 7 of Coins, you know who you are, you know your value, you know your worth, you know what you bring to the table. There's no way you're going to stick around at a party where the devil's the host. Don't forget, the devil hosted this party. There's no way. There's no way. And once you know, Queen of Coins, 7 of Coins, once you know who you are, what you bring to the table, 4 of Swords, you actually get to walk around in a very composed, calm, grounded way. Yeah, people are definitely heartbroken. And I'm going to be honest. Can I tell you, 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, damn. I'm going to be real with you. People are not heartbroken because of you. There she is, there's the Empress. People are not heartbroken because... let me tell you why they are heartbroken. You have people in the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords right now because they see you're the Empress. Neff, what are you talking about? Why does that matter? Because, baby, nobody in their right mind refuses the Empress help. Nobody in their right mind will tell the Empress they're too busy to help her. Nobody in their right mind would leave the Empress stranded on the side of the road. Nobody in their right mind would nickel and dime the Emperor. Nobody would breadcrumb an Empress. Nobody would emotionally abuse an Empress. Nobody would cheat on an Empress. Nobody would slander an Empress. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything that you've been through, it would not have happened had those people known you were an Empress. Can you get that? No, they would have been kissing your butt instead, trying to get in your good graces to see what they can skim off the top. As it is, these people thought you were some type of page, and they still treated you like this. That's an indictment against their character, not your worth or value, baby. Never forget that. This is the reading. I'm going to leave it here. You got your job done, and you crushed it, boo. Get ready to be happy. Your ancestors are happy for you. The moon is mad significant. This is obviously a full moon reading. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I hope you have some clarity and confirmation after this reading. Clarity and confirmation that you don't need to turn around. You got your job done, and you fucking crushed it, okay? In the meantime, trust your process, your path, and your purpose. Peace.